Hello and welcome back to Crosshatch Puzzles. We're here for another New York Times Daily Crossword Solve. Today is Thursday, March 26, 2026. And today's construction is by Alex Murphy. It's a Thursday, so we'll expect a midweek, mid-difficulty fill with perhaps a tricky theme. We already see some shaded squares, no doubt theme-related, and kind of an interesting set of black squares, design of black squares there. So we'll see what Alex has in store for us. Let's get solving for Thursday, March 26th. To loathe, maybe to abhor. I'm looking at a 5-letter word for loathe, and that's the one that comes to mind. Wham, and with the square brackets, we're looking for some kind of sound effect or vocalization, or not a real word in any place, but I'm not sure what we want. Like something like kapow or something, I'm not really sure. I'm thinking of like comic book sound effects. I don't know. Formal agreement. Might be like an aye or a yay. Like maybe like a, sort of agreeing to or assenting to a bill in Parliament or something like that. I'm not really sure. First Disney film with songs written by Lin-Manuel Miranda. 5 letters, I'm guessing Moana. Mushrooms sold in clusters. Is that enoki mushrooms? Those are in clusters, aren't they? Meditation sounds, ohms maybe? Literally rumbling ghost. Oh. This sounds familiar. Is this poltergeist? Revs up, amps up. Quick touch on the nose, cute, silly as a boop on the nose. C4 down, double 3 down. I guess this is going to be half then and 1. Does that work with this? Beachgoers consideration in brief, SPF, sun protection factor. Something's going on here though. Like a motley crew. Do we want random? It's not poltergeist, at least that's not how it's appearing in the entry. This is not random because Nobelist Morrison is Toni Morrison. Like a motley crew. Ratty? No. In a sharp manner. Keenly? Something Lee, anyway. Zany behavior. Zany behavior. An antic is a zany behavior. Dish that's often fermented before eating. I'm not sure what we want there. Green lights, okays, as in the verb. To wag or a wag. That mean? Wham. Maybe this is kapow. What would that make this? Poi? What is going on here? Are these letters scrambled in some way? Poi would make sense here. Wag could be wit. This could be keenly. What are we missing? G and an R. I think that's what's going on is we've scrambled the letters in here. So we have all the correct letters for poltergeist, but we've scrambled the letters so we get an egret in the middle somehow. Take a turn in tabletop gaming to roll, like roll dice, for instance. When it's your turn, aid for disaster relief, say, not sure. Descend into acrimony. Get ugly, maybe? Is that what we want? Work contract to contract to gig in the gig economy. Genre for dashboard confessional, probably emo. Let's, I'm in. Up to, and the quotation marks, meaning we're looking for an equivalent phrase here. Up to, informally. Till, probably, like until. Disaster, a fund, aid for disaster relief. Fund, is that what we want? I'm not sure. Pet renowned for its agreeableness. Is this a golden retriever? And in which case, so I'm gonna put it in order, but then I'm gonna delete these 4. And, oh, not scrambled, but reversed. Okay, so look at this. Poltergeist, has T-E-R-G-E in that order, but if we reverse those, then we get E-G-R-E-T. Here, golden retriever would have N-R-E-T, but if we reverse them, we get a turn. which is another bird. What about this? Flat feet. I don't know. Hold it. Hold it. What do you hold? Not sure. Big name in with the it, and especially with the exclamation mark, where it's a clue that we're looking for a thing that you might hold, even though the expression doesn't necessarily lead us in that direction. Make haste to Shakespeare. Shakespeare would have said to hie, that the verb to make haste. What might come with a bottle of rum? Yo ho ho or something? The pirate's life for me? Is that what we want? Formal agreement, then maybe a yay. The real Slim Shady was Eminem. The same level of difficulty as easy, maybe? Coffee grown on the Big Island is Kona coffee. I'm Just Ken, the best original song nominee from Barbie. I'm Just Ken. Lower class question mark, economy class on a flight, maybe? Big name in laptops is Acer. Oh, fallen arches. So it would look like this. Like that, but that, so if we reverse ENARC, we'll get a crane, like so. Moi, never, not I, an equivalent phrase. Hold it, a rein for if you're riding horses, I guess, a horse carriage. Lose yourself, question mark, to diet, is that what we want? OBGYNs, for example, are doctors, so I guess so. Lose yourself, like lose weight, is that what's going on there? It's kind of odd. James in the Blues Hall of Fame, we just had this clue, but it's Etta James, the singer. Not that. Well, if it's not that, it's this. To de-ice is to thaw. It's found in a nook. Nook is capitalized. I don't know what that means. One inside the Trojan horse, probably a Spartan. What is this? It's found in a nook. What is a nook? Is that like an ebook reader of some kind? Intelligence. Smarts, maybe? The Departed actor. Oh, I don't remember who was in this. West Coast gas brand. Coastal inlet. Is this a ray? I'm just going by smarts here and seeing what would fit. Bit, a tad, a bit. Blank bear, a she bear, maybe. Untouchable. This doesn't look right. Untouchable. Spot for a pinball machine, so this is not right. Unless it's, so this is gonna be arcade. A spot for a pinball machine. West Coast gas brand, I don't know. Oh, a Rhea. I think that's right. And untouchable is a pariah. Okay, so I'm gonna put in smarts then. West Coast gas brand, Arco maybe? It comes after pi. In the Greek alphabet, the letter pi precedes the letter rho. I guess this is gonna be a hawk, so who would this have been? Mark Wahlberg. Okay, now put the hawk back in the right order. Okay. Untouchable and biblical untouchable. So that's a leper. Okay, and those clues are related, I guess. They highlight each other. Some online discounts. Don't know what we want there. In which to see the first light of day. What do you mean, in which? The east? The direction? Is that what we want? Get along well, to mesh. Vape pen and e-cigarette. Abbreviation on a remote. VCR. Bottle caps flavor is cola. What? VOD, video on demand. Street name associated with nightmares, that's Elm Street, related to yesterday's theme. I think it was yesterday's. Actress Issa is Issa Rae. Feel free to shoot it over. Email me. Okay. Oh, volume button. The more obvious option there. Some online discounts. Still don't see that. Important route. Artery? Yeah, okay. Could mean a literal artery in your body is an important route for blood, or it could be in a figurative artery, a trade route or something. Star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Ringo Star, which I embarrassingly couldn't get at the end of a grid the other week. Cry from Miss Piggy. Oh, what does she say? Oh, never mind. This is not referring to the character, but it's just oink. Oh, and here, Cry from Miss Piggy, and I think this one we want actually from the character, but I don't remember what she says. Desire, an urge maybe? Billy, who had a #1 hit with Moni Moni. Oh, Billy Idol, I think, and this is oui. Yeah, she often speaks French. Bumpkin, yokel. Social media, squib. What is a squib? Oh, a bio. Okay, like a short biography. Yeah. I can see bird in this answer, and I already know what it is. Actress Rapp of Mean Girls is what is it? Renee Rapp, I think. The Mean Girls remake, or the Mean Girls musical, or something. Not the film, but anyway. Blank moment, in a moment, maybe. Spike in Hollywood is Spike Lee, the director. British actor and broadcaster Stephen Fry. Solar revolutions are years. Oh, e-baits, and this is make a rude gesture or hint to answering 17, 23, 33, and 50 across this. Flip the bird, which is very funny. Okay, so just under a minute, so let's look at that theme. We're flipping the bird. So I'd already sort of figured out what was going on here. The shaded letters in each of the theme entries here give you a bird, but in order to make that make sense within the actual entry, with the clue that's given for those, you have to actually reverse those. So for 17 across, we're not looking for a rumbling ghost. We're not looking for polygratist. We're looking for a poltergeist. And in order to get poltergeist, you have to reverse the letters in the bird in the shaded squares. For 23 across, for flat feet, we're not looking for fall crane hes, but fallen arches, which you can get by reversing the crane. Here, a pet and renowned for its agreeableness, we're not looking for a golden retriever, but a golden retriever, which you can get by flipping the turn. And the departed actor, not Mark Hockelberg, but Mark Wahlberg, which you can get by flipping the hawk. So we're flipping the bird, which is a very, very fun theme idea for this Thursday. And what else? Some other interesting things. We have lots of sort of typical crossword clues. We have a sound effect kind of clue, a vocalization, verbalization kind of clue. In this case, I was right with kapow, which is pretty fun. We have these quotation mark ones where we're looking for basically an equivalent phrase to what's in the quotation marks. So instead of let's, we're looking for let's go, let's do it. I'm in, and then instead of moi, never, we're looking for not I. Instead of feel free to shoot it over, we're looking for email me. I thought there might have been another one, but maybe I'm wrong. And then what else? We have a couple of light wordplay things. Lower class, literally looking for a lower class, not in society necessarily, but on as far as airfare. So we're looking for economy class or any other kind of transportation. Lose yourself. I don't love this, but that's fine. I sort of get what they're doing there. To lose literally a part of yourself, I guess, is the aim of some kinds of diets. And what else? We have this pair of clues here. 3 down is, or 4 down is double 3 down. 3 down is a half, 4 is 1. Mathematically, that makes sense. And then, and this is another typical crossword type clue where the it and the exclamation mark, sometimes you don't get the exclamation mark, but it does help. Tells you that you're looking for a thing that you might hold, or what is the it that the thing, what is the thing that the it might refer to here. And then we have these related clues here. 44 down, untouchable, pariah, and 51 down, biblical untouchable, a leper. And we have these two, cry from Miss Piggy, oui. She says that a lot. She speaks faux French. It's real French, but she's not. I guess she is supposed to be French, but anyway, she doesn't normally speak in a French accent or anything, but often utters French phrases like oui. But then cry for Miss Piggy ? If you're just referring to any pig, female pig, I guess, might be oink. Yeah, I think that's pretty well it. That's a great Thursday puzzle. It didn't take too long once I figured out what was going on. If you like this solve, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know. If you want to know when I'm posting next, hit the subscribe button. You'll get those notifications. And thanks for joining me today on Crosshatch Puzzles. We'll see you next time. Cheers.